What happens if I choose no, no way?
I am not a fortune teller, nor am I a Venar. What will happen? Something else? That's all I can tell you. Something else. But I'm sure it won't be anything good. Not unless you agree to help.
But I can't do it. I'm not who you think I am. I'm not your savior. I don't have any magic powers. I'm just this girl. I'm just me.
The choice is yours, April. As always, the choice is yours.
It's not much of a choice, is it?
For what it's worth? Perhaps not. Still, you need to come to the decision on your own.
Then the choice will have to be, yes, let's save the world. Where do we start?
Here, in Newport. We must find out about the Vanguard. Their headquarters are in this city, but where? Do they have the Guardian under lock and key? What are their weaknesses? Once we've done that, you must travel to Arcadia. I cannot go there, and besides, I have things to take care of here.
Right. Except, where the hell do I go to find out about the Vanguard? The library? The net?
Valuable information is hard to find. Remember the painting I showed you yesterday?
Sure.
The artist, a boy named Warren. I told you about him, yes? Warren is involved in a lot of activities that, aren't exactly legal. He has connections. He can point us in the right direction.
All right, okay. Where do I find him?
My friend, Father Raul at the Hope Street Cathedral, he's had some contact with the boy lately. Ask him.
Wait, did you say Hope Street?
Yes?
As in the most dangerous neighborhood in Newport?
Is it? I don't usually follow the civic affairs of the city. I remember Hope Street when they first built it, a clean neighborhood.
That must have been a very long time ago.
Still, I'm sure you'll be safe. You're a girl, no? A self-respecting gentleman would never harm a girl.
It's the self-respecting gentleman part I'm concerned about. Still, I can handle myself. Father Raul, was it? At the Hope Street Cathedral?
Yes. He will lead you in the right direction. Help you find Warren Hughes. When you're done tomorrow, we will meet up at the cathedral late in the afternoon. I need to speak with Raul as well.
Okay, good. It's a plan then?
Enjoy yourself tonight, April. Who knows what the future may hold? Good night.
Welcome to the last part of Chapter 2, and before I end this chapter, I have some bonus trivia for you. So, let's see.
Can you say Death Star? Let's blow this thing and go home. Look at the size of that thing. Use the Force, Luke. Can you say...
If you look at the picture right where she is there now, the blue and white one, that's actually Syd Barrett from Pink Floyd. It's a picture of him. Yeah, I didn't notice that. I read about that, so I thought that might be interesting. So next thing we have to do is to end this chapter. I'm going to put in more trivia later on as the game progresses. But the next thing we have to do is we have to go to the cafe to end this chapter and talk to Charlie. To talk to Charlie and end the chapter.
Pulling long hours today, Charlie?
Unfortunately, yeah. Are you staying for the show tonight?
What show?
You don't know who's playing?
I've had a few other things on my mind these past few days, Charlie. Sorry. Anybody good?
Anybody good? Are you kidding? Roy and Dale's playing. It's the first gig on their new tour. Sort of returning to their roots before they do the big venues.
Tonight? Great, that's perfect. Especially tonight. I need some serious unwinding.
Yeah? What's up?
Nothing, I'm just tired.
You don't look too hot either. I mean, you always look hot, but you look a little beat, a little tired.
Do you mean that? About me always looking hot?
Yeah, you know, I think you're the most beautiful girl in the world. I've told you before.
I just have a hard time accepting it is all. Thanks, Charlie, you're so sweet. Is Emma around?
Haven't seen her. But she knows about the show, so she'll be here.
I have to tell you what happened to me last night.
If it's about what happened in the common room, I heard. Fiona told me.
Really? Freaky, isn't it? It freaked me out, that's for sure.
Yeah, but I can relate. Did anyone tell you what happened here?
No, what?
Around 11 last night, I was working the bar. And I couldn't see how it started, but the music suddenly changed. Something, I don't think it was human, not from any anatomy book I've seen at least, appeared. Some said materialized from the jukebox. It was playing an instrument, and at first, it didn't seem to notice anyone. And the second it did notice, it disappeared. In the blink of an eye, everyone saw it. And afterwards, everyone was just staring at the jukebox in complete silence. And then things just went back to normal. It was like they all chose to block it out. It freaked me out, too. And even though we, you and me, didn't see the same thing, I believe they are. They must be related.
What the hell's going on?
I don't know. My grandma would call it voodoo. But then she calls everything she can't explain voodoo.
How about hallucinations? Or mass hypnosis?
In two different places at the same time? Do you really believe that, April?
Don't ask me what I believe. The alternatives
Are scary, yeah. But is the fact that there are unexplained mysteries in the world any worse than the possibility someone's feeding us nightmares?
If you could only... Yeah, Charlie. I think I'd actually prefer that. When does the concert start?
In less than an hour. I expect the place to be crowded soon, so you should find yourself a spot to sit down.
Thanks, Charlie.
No problem. Later.
So where have you been all day? You didn't show up at school, you weren't at work, and then Fiona tells me you're out looking for Cortez again. And on top of that, Zach brags about bagging a date with you. What's up with that?
Oh, shit! Zach! I totally forgot. He's gonna kill me. If I don't show up, that is.
You mean it's true? You have a date with that asshole? I told him he was full of shit.
I needed some information.
And you sell yourself to get it? April, you're insane. Well, you're just going to have to disappoint him.
I made a promise.
To that sleazebag? That's a promise made to be broken.
A promise is a promise. I have to go.
Commendable, but incredibly misguided. He's only after one thing, you know, and that's sex.
He can forget about that. I'll go, but I'm only staying an hour. I'll tell him I'm tired or sick.
Knowing Zach, he'll take that as an invitation to your bed. But I guess you've made up your mind. Go, have a good time. Good luck, you'll need it.
Oh, God. Headache. I didn't really have that much to drink, did I? No. But I did travel through a shift into a parallel universe, which would explain this weird compulsion to curl up into a fetal position and go back to sleep. Not that I'm particularly looking forward to it, but I guess I have to go find that Warren guy Cortez told me about down on Hope Street. And hey, like that's not enough. I have to avoid bumping into Zack today. Last night's, date is not something any of us should be reminded of, and I'm not just talking about the incident with the groping and me kicking him in the groin. Doesn't he get that no means no? No.
Guess we had a rough night with Zack, but yeah. So awesome chapter. A couple of things were revealed to us. We have Arcadia, which is like our twin world, more or less, where magic rules, and we live in the world of Stark, where science is the main thing, and there's no magic. So yeah, a pretty awesome game. The story is slowly unfolding. I have to say, this was the second chapter, and I think we have about 12 chapters and an epilogue, so it gives you a little picture of how actually huge this game is. I don't know if we're going to take 40 hours, because this is more of a walkthrough and we don't really have to try the puzzles and stuff like that. But I guess it's probably going to be 20 hours, 25 hours. So I'll see you in the next chapter. Goodbye. Like the video if you like the video, and have a nice day.